How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
On behalf of Principal Sam DePrimo and Athletic Director Dan Ginder, we welcome you to Carroll High School. Tonight is the IHSAA 2015 Girls Soccer Sectional Championship between Northrop Bruins and Carroll Chargers. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at Carroll High School events. Let's support the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Carroll High School does not permit the use of noisemakers, flags, posters, or signs at this event. Thank you for complying with this policy. Okay, for your Northrop Bruins, there will be the guests on the scoreboard. Number 1 is Ing Meng. Number 2, Alyssa Regis. Number 3, Ashlyn Ray. Number 5, Alexis Skimmel. 7, Mariah Weaver. 9, Antonia Krias. Number 10, Haley Cupid. Number 11, Emma Cook. 14, Catalina Campani. Number 15, Hannah Worsler. And number 99, Maria Eucleon. And now for your Carroll Chargers. I'm sorry, looks like number 23, Bailey Hahn. Let's see, for your Carroll Chargers, 00 in the goalie, Laura Pun. Number 5 is Madison Rudolph. Number 6 is Callie Geiger. 11, Eva Costos. 13 is Emma Lipsky. 14 is Hannah Johnson. 16, Nicole Fosno. 18 is Cassidy Krylock. 22, Amber Hoot. 23, Mallory Milkheim. And 25 is Maria Till. Northrop is coached by Jay Galowski, and Carroll is coached by Rick Smith. Now if you'd all please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Carroll High School for the sectional championship match. This is sectional number 10 played at Carroll High School. Two teams facing off here this evening. On the left side of the pitch are the Carroll Chargers. On the right side of the pitch, the Northrop Bruins. Carroll got here by beating Dwenger on Thursday 2-0 and then Snyder was defeated by Northrop, and that's how those two teams got here this evening. Winner of this sectional, the Carroll sectional, will play the Angola champion. That will be played at East Noble High School Wednesday the 14th, and the championship game on Saturday the 17th. So we'll get her started with Northrop taking the kickoff. Obvious thing right now missing for the Bruins, their striker, Jaciana Eldridge, the junior. Not on the pitch and flip-flops here on the sideline, I think with an ankle injury. So the Bruins already an underdog here this evening. A little bit more so with the absence of their striker, Eldridge. Hahn, very strong back there. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Chris Cochran on the camera. Tim Atkinson, I'm calling your play-by-play. Ball's corralled now by Northrop. Collision. Northrop keeps it. Little push off. Little stiff arm there by Haley. See a pick. That's Amber Hoot battling with Kringus on the far side. Swept out of there by Hannah Johnson. Up to Geiger. Geiger tried to find Toscos, and that was knocked out to touch to to Carroll. Krelock. Hoot leaves it here to Rudolph. Rudolph picks her head up and looks for the opening, finds Toscos. Toscos drags it back, leaves it to Hoot. Hoot spins on it and shields. Back to Till. Their senior captain, Maria Till. Valerie Melkai. Ashlyn Ray, number 3 in orange, just took a ball off the face. But watch how much she goes end to end, side to side for Northrop. That through ball comes in and just too long. Maung there for the easy grab. Hoot tried to pick out Geiger and couldn't. Back out to touch to Carroll. Again, SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. It's our second match of the day at the 2 o'clock Sectional 10 boys title game out at Canterbury High School at 2 o'clock this afternoon, with Carroll climbing back into it after going down 2-0, getting 2 unanswered in the second half, and then Logan Lee in the 4th minute in the second half. Backheeled, flicked it into the goal for the game winner. Cross comes in with the left foot, and Geiger just headed up and over the crossbar. But Geiger was there, had an open header, and just couldn't get on top of it.
Emma, on a ball like that, come a little bit wider on your run. All right? Nice run. You were in there, though.
Hahn will take the goal kick for Northrop. Rudolph. Geiger takes it, blows past her defender, looking for the cross, left-footed cross. Had Leetsky, but over the head. Can Fan tracking it down and knocked out to touch. It'll stay Northrop. Can Fan into number 2, Regis. Good disruption by Litsky, but Geiger just too hard on that ball. Another goal kick for Northrop. Ball consistently staying in the attacking end for Carroll through the first 4 minutes of this match. We do play 2 40-minute halves 2 7-minute overtime periods, no golden goal if we need that. If still no winner and lead at the end of the 2 overtime periods, and we will have a penalty shootout, as Northrop and Snyder went to in the first round of the sectional, with Northrop winning 5-4 in that penalty shootout. Toscos going to play it back through Till. Till's going to sweep it up to Hoot. Hoot and Toscos so nice in the midfield with Rudolph there. That was Johnson flicking it on. Shoulder to shoulder with Kringus. And rolls out the touch to Northrop. Throw in Northrop. Siopik battles with Hoot, does take it away with the help of Warsler, but then turned right back over. Northrop needs to possess and not chase the whole 40 minutes of this half, as Rudolph finds Johnson. Haley Siopik, nicely done, takes the ball and heads up the sideline, but once again, just too quick on the through. Grelot, she'll play it back to Till. Till tried to drill it, and that's knocked off a Northrop Bruin, but kept in. Here goes Geiger, here's her speed as Litsky on the far post. Litsky, Toscos comes in, and that cross comes in, but too close to Mwang Maung. 34 minutes, miss hit there. Out the touch, Mallory Melkai will take it. Melkai, good shield by Ray. Now Toscos has it back. Toscos strong on the ball. Tried to find Rudolph. She'll play it back through Maria Till. Till, left-footed pass to Hoot. Hoot just stopped on a dime and shielded her defender, Warsler. Hoot still with position. They need to stop the ball. Geiger, Toscos. Toscos flicks it in for Hoot. And Maung off her line to grab that ball. 33 minutes remaining in this first half. 0-0 your score. Toscos try to settle it. Till. Picked off there by Skembos. Skembos looking for help, try to cut it on Rudolph and spins on her. And tried for Haley Siopik, but could not get it. Whereupon the outstanding goalkeeper for Carroll boots it out, one of the strongest legs in the girls soccer realm in Fort Wayne, Indiana that I've seen. And Haley Kupik will let that head out. Hoot try to head it on. That's out the touch, back to Northrop. Kringus. Ball comes out over the midfield, tried to chest down, couldn't. We're gonna play it back through Hahn. Hahn's gonna try and release it up to Mariah Weaver. Regis. Now Rudolph has it for Carroll, tries to lead Melkai out. Does, Melkai. Heavy touch, that stayed in. Toscos takes it on Ray, and she's gonna get a push called. Toscos just too aggressive on that takeaway. Foul. Hahn will take this free kick. 31 minutes. Cut it back to Hahn. That's Can Fan with her. She'll go deep forward, but Melkai was there. Hoot. Look at the touch to settle that down at her feet to control. Crafty little dribbling, went right by Warsler. Cuts it back to the left. Going to leave it for Rudolph. And taken away by number 5, Skembos. And tries to release Cupid. Cleared out there by Fosnaw. Rudolph looks for Geiger. She's onside. Kelly Geiger taking it towards the end line, showing the speed. Done this for 3 times or so, 3 or 4 times. That time just too heavy on that last touch. Out over the end line for a goal kick. Hahn will take the goal kick, 30 minutes remaining. Running 40-minute clock. Only will be stopped on the referee's cue for an injury or when he deems is necessary. Ball came off Cupid's shoulder and down. Corralled by Carroll, and they have possession. Toscos was cut off to filter back through her back. And look at this ball, trying to release Litsky. And out over the end line for a goal kick. Bailey Hahn will take this once again. Number 23, she's just a sophomore. 2 more full years of her in the back 4. Head coach for the Northrop Bruins is Jay Glogowski. Athletic director Bob Shank. For Carroll, athletic director Dan Gander, and their head coach is Rick Smith. Tosco stuck a boot out and corralled it. Through ball here to Hoot. And Hoot does track it down, keep it in. That walkover move, try to go past her defender, and that's out for a goal kick. So Amber tried to show her skill and class on the ball. Just rolled out over the end line for a goal kick. 0-0, 28.5 remaining in the first half. Hahn comes out to Regis. Regis can't control it. Toscos does. Releases Amber Hoot. Hoot has Litsky with her. Hoot's going to cut back to the goal end line and is going to put a cross in. And cannot. Yes, she does. There it is. And Toscos was all alone at the top of the penalty area and blasted it right down the center of the net. Nothing Maun could do. 1-0. Carroll on top. Toscos put herself in the right spot, and Amber Hoot with her skill and dribbling with the final pass found her. 1-0. Carroll with the early lead, 28:05. Till trying to track it down and cannot. It's going to roll out. Nope, they're going to call a foul. Assistant referee called for a foul. Either way, Pun will take the goal kick. Laura Pun, outstanding goalkeeper. Has started since her sophomore year. Toscos flicked it. Jen Parsons in the game now for Carroll, along with number 8. That's Kennedy Kreider. Fosnov heads it. Look at that header to Rudolph, perfectly done. Finds Toscos. Toscos has the sub. Kreider on the run and just too heavy by Toscos. Throw in here for Northrop. Because again, no Jaciana Eldridge, junior goal scorer for Northrop, out with an injury. Standing in flip-flops here on the sideline. That's a big hurt for the Bruins. Goes off Toscos. Hahn's there. Kreider. Hahn tries to help out. Back to Kreider. And Ray. Canfan. Tried to find Regis. Canfan nutmegged on Toscos. Tried to find Regis that time, but there was Melkai. Finds Rudolph in the center of the pitch. Rudolph has space. Rudolph to Hoot. Look at that touch. And Geiger couldn't control it, but Amber Hoot with a beautiful pass, little right-footed flick. Set up Geiger beautifully, but Geiger just couldn't control that first touch. Here comes Northrop back on the attack. Q-pick tries to find Weaver. Weaver does get to it. Closed down by Till. And Northrop needs to push up. Good ball by Regis. Couldn't find Q-pick. Hoot. Parsons. Here comes Weaver. That ball is dispossessed by Till with the help of Rudolph. Off the head of Weaver, but Melkai there to pop it up. Till clears it out. Need back in by Emma Cook. Grelock. Good ball by Rudolph, just off the outstretched foot of Parsons. Throw in Northrop, 25 minutes remaining in this first half. 1-0 your score. Carroll on top of the Northrop Bruins. Throw in here for the Chargers. Into Hoot. Try to get it back to Grelock and could not. Now it rolls out back to touch to Northrop. Look for Weaver. Rudolph. Hoot. Hoot with a nice move, but that's out. Rolled out over the sideline. Carroll and Amber Hoot just couldn't keep it in. Horsler. Q-pick, let it go to Weaver. Ricocheting ball comes back, and Till found Grelock, found Parsons. Now Hoot with possession. Looks for Geiger up top. Geiger does end up with it, getting a touch to Toscos. Toscos has Kreider on the run, played it just behind Melkai. Settled by Ray. Ray tried to cut it to the right. Spin move, comes back, nice piece of dribbling, and found Skembo. Skembos to Weaver. Weaver still with possession and right to Grelock. But good possession here by Northrop. Just too heavy of a touch. Did get a piece of that ball to knock it out to touch to Carroll. Mallory Melkai.
All day long.
Looks for Geiger. Will settle at Hoot. Hoot has Parsons. Picks her out. Good ball. Switching the field. Parsons. And defended by Northrop as they try to get on a counterattack. Just not enough possession for Northrop. Obviously are not going to win the possession game against the talented Charger squad, but need to possess it a little bit to let the attackers run forward. Toscos comes near side to Melkai. Melkai, that's still in. Kreider, clipped by Regis, but corrals down to Geiger. Geiger tried to put it down towards the corner, but defended nicely by Northrop. Fasnaugh to Melkai, excuse me. Kelly Geiger takes a bump from Hahn, and the referee doesn't like that. That's going to be a foul called, free kick. Carroll, 22-20. Amber Hoot will take it. Amber Hoot with the right foot. Free kick. Just over Can Fan. It came in and just wide right. That was Maria Till. Came in, ball went right to the foot. Just wide right of the post. Or that would have been a 2-0 game. Nice ball played in by Amber Hoot as Bailey Hahn will take the goal kick, sophomore. Big kick out near the midfield. Takes a bounce over, Fasnaugh. Melkai just off the reach. But Kreider and Charlie Hustle, since she checked in on the pitch, lines up for a throw-in to Hoot. Kreider off Can Fan. Melkai will run up for the throw in as Litsky and Hannah Johnson back in for Kreider and Parsons. So Kreider and Parsons go in for 3-4 minute stretch. Starters get right back in for Coach Rick Smith, up 1-0. Ball goes through. Weaver, but there's Maria Till. Skembos trying to possess, does. Left it, good ball. Played out near the sideline. And through ball, looking for a cue pick. Speed, Till's gonna get to it. And knocked it off of Bruin for a throw in, Carroll. 20 minutes. Northrop with some space. Skembos. And take it away. Excuse me, that was Kringus. Shoulder, shoulder. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. 1-0 your score. Carroll on top. Half of the first half has been taken care of as Mia Schluter will check in for Callie Geiger. 1-0 Carroll on top on the outstanding play by Amber Hood, who took her defender to the end line. Cut it up, found Tosco's wide open at the top of the penalty area. So much attention was played to Hoot. Schluter made a nice move. Rudolph takes it back to Fosnaugh. Fosnaugh up to Schluter. Good communication between Toscos and Schluter. As that was Ray that went down.
Ryan, say hi. Come on, Ryan, hi.
On. Ken Fan. Kept in by Regis, but Litsky there. Toscos. Schluter. Good body control. Left it back for Toscos. Let the attack push up. Good ball. Litsky. Cross, top of the box. There's Amber Hoot. It's going to take a shot. Right foot and off the keeper, Maun. Ricocheted off her leg, it looked like. Popped back in the right portion of the net. 18:25 remaining in the half. Carroll and Amber Hoot push it 2-0. As I mentioned, the winner of this sectional will head to the East Noble Regional. That will be played on Wednesday, October 14th, the semifinal round, and the championship game played on Saturday, October 17th. Here comes Northrop, needs a spark. Being provided by Skembos and cleared out by Carroll. He pick. Stutters there, hesitates on the throw in. Comes into Weaver. Battling with Till. Till lays it back. I believe that's Krelot. Horsler. Weaver was there. Mishit by Fosnaugh. And headed on by Hoot. The ball played by Hannah Johnson there, number 14. She's a freshman. Nice piece of dribbling there by Skembos. Horsler. Out to Q-pick. Gringos. And Ray trying to get to it, can't. Ball attempted for Schluter. Pinballs around, now comes back in the attacking end for Northrop. Amber Hoot has Rudolph, chose to go back to Fosnaugh. Fosnaugh being closed down by Weaver. Toscos. Nice touch to Hoot. Long ball, chested down by Hahn, and her and Schluter will go after it. Schluter tried to knock it through the legs of Hahn. Hahn was up for the challenge. Regis Got stepped on by Toscos, no call. Fosno try to go far side to Johnson. Rolls out the touch to Northrop. Ball settled down by Northrop and controlled, but then turned over to Hoot. 50-50 ball won by Hoot. Hoot turns it right up the sideline and tried to get through. Number 9, Antonio Kringus, the junior, couldn't, but that was knocked out the touch to Northrop. Sydney Shannon, the sophomore, in. David Toscos out. Amber Hoot, she can cross it with the left. That's what she does. There's Hahn, missed it, and nearly put in the back of the net by Emma Litsky. The junior just went wide right on the one time. Good play, though. The Warsler will head up top, and Mariah Weaver will head into the midfield. Carroll did get a touch on that. Melkai does keep it in. Shannon, Melkai, Rudolph. Shannon, through ball to Litsky. Bailey Hahn, Cam Fan. And Cam Fan just can't control it. Quick throw in by Litsky. Hahn needs it up. And Shannon, miss hit. Regis, and taken away that time by Litsky. A foul called on her. 14 minutes remaining in this first half. 2-0 your score. Carroll on top of the Lady Bruins. First goal came in the 28th minute by Eva Toscos. Second goal came in the 18th minute by your all-state player, Amber Hoot. Hoot's going to get to this one first. Shields it. It's going to go to the center of the pitch to Schluter. Give and go. And Hoot got a piece of it. Litsky has Hoot. Cross comes in and cleared out nicely by number 9. Kringus, I believe that was 9. Ponytail is just getting in the way a little bit of the jersey numbers. Don't really have that problem on the boys. Through ball, broken up by Northrop. Shannon tried to put it into Hoot. She did. Hoot is going to play it here to the center of the pitch to Rudolph. Rudolph going to put it in the box to Schluter, but Mountain was there. Mountain tries to come near side to Regis. Regis pops it to the center of the pitch. Weaver battling with Hoot. Hoot walks over, comes back here near side. He's going to try to pick out Emilitsky. And good slide tackle by Hahn, and here comes Northrop. Northrop needs to mount some possession and an attack here. Get some momentum back on the Lady Bruins side. Skimbos. Picked up by Krelot. Tons of space on the far side. She'll wait. We'll pick out Rudolph. Rudolph has options. Look for Schluter, but just in between Schluter and Shannon. Comes here to Regis. Regis. Good touch by Fosnov to break that attack. Rudolph, Shannon. Fosnov will come and take that from Warsler. Carroll just a bit quicker to the free balls. Callie Geiger will look to check back in. Also have a goalkeeping change for Northrop. Ariel Thatcher on the pitch, replacing Maung. Tosco's back on the pitch along with Geiger. 11 minutes remaining. Throw in, cue pick. Rudolph gets a push in the back. There's Pond. Laura Pond comes off the line, grabs the ball. 10:45 remaining in the half. 2-0 is your score. Carroll on top of the Bruins from Northrop. Pond with a big kick out near midfield. Tried to settle down by Skembos. Turned over, and here come the Chargers. Johnson turns that one over. Grelock put it back in the offensive end. Geiger got a touch on that. Good no call. Johnson tried to flick it on to Geiger. Geiger made the angled run instead of the straight run and cleared out by Northrop. 10 minutes on the clock. Throw in Carroll. Into Geiger. Geiger missed it. Geiger split the defense, and that's going to go out for a corner. Corner kick coming for Amber Hoot and the Lady Chargers. Amber Hoot with the right-footed in-swinger, forthcoming. Ball comes in right at the top of the penalty spot. Off the head of Rudolph, and Thatcher grabs the loose ball. Ball came right to Toscos. Weaver took it away. Toscos battling back with her. Knocked out by Skembos. And Cupid cannot get to it. Throw in Carroll. Referee has a word about something. And now changes the call. Northrop with the throw in now. Ball ricocheted. Comes down to Grelock. Grelock cuts it back. Look for Hoot, picked off by Weaver. Ray has Regis here on the near side. Hahn to Warsler, headed by Rudolph. Ray. And that's off Flitsky. Be a throw in for Northrop. Cam Fan. Ball still in as Warsler corrals it. Ray. Off the hand, no call on Regis. Here comes Northrop. Nice cut dribble, space. Need to let one rip. Just couldn't get rid of it, could Skembos. 7.5 to play, 2-0, Carroll on top. Good attack there for Northrop, just can't push that last third of the field. Subs in. Parsons and Kreider in for Litsky and Hannah Johnson. Throw in to Rudolph. Amber Hoot shields the defender so well. Hardly ever can a defender get through when she has her mind made up that she's shielding. Tosco's trying to pick out Kreider. Ball hops off the head of Kreider. Cam Fan, good defense position. And push in the back by Carroll, not called. Throw in. And that's going to be called a bad throw in, lifting the back foot. Cam Fan. Ray. Throw in by Melkai. Geiger tried to flick it on, but there was Hahn. Tries Warsler. Warsler does control. Regis. Cam Fan. Have some space, but made up for speed, as that's going to be a foul. Called on number 8, Kennedy Kreider, the junior. Bailey Hahn with the free kick. Free kick comes down the sideline. Off of Regis, out to touch to Carroll. Not sure when you have the whole side of the pitch, you go for the limited amount of space. As Melkai mishit that one. And Fan. Melkai heads it to Rudolph. And Carroll just quicker to the ball in every aspect right now. Showing more effort. As you can hear, the coaching staff from Northrop trying to get their girls going, as Rudolph made a nice play on the ball. Here's Warsler. Warsler has Regis. Regis on the near side, chose to go far side. Skembos, good pickup by Weaver. Mariah Weaver. Emma Cook out far side to Kringus. Kringus to Cupic. And we have a foul call on Cupic. Grabbed the jersey of Fosnaugh, on Krelock on the far side near the sideline. 4 minutes remaining in the first half, 2-0. Carroll on top. Eva Toscos and Amber Hoot, the 2 goal scorers for Coach Smith. And the Chargers. Toscos gonna get pulled. Referee's looking right at his side, no call. Rudolph. At Kreider. Fosnaugh off the stomach there of Canfan. And Hoot ends up with control. Hoot plays it back to Till. Back to Hoot. Hoot once again shielding and turning. Does it so well, makes it look so easy. Krelock, Hoot, she'll come here to Rudolph. Rudolph's gonna look for Toscos. Toscos gonna turn, she can rip a shot, chose to go to Hoot. Hoot, one touch, and there's Thatcher. Coaching staff wanted a dangerous play called on Amber Hoot. Came in on the slide.
Hey, defense, alert your way that next time.
Check your goalie back there, guys.
Skembos can't corral it. Here comes Carroll. Toscos releases Geiger, and Geiger just can't get to it. Two and a half to play here in the first. 2 40-minute halves. Carroll right now in control. 2.5 to play. Rudolph. Toscos, good ball. Toscos, look for Geiger. And Geiger was offside. Free kick forthcoming for Northrop, 2 minutes. Chested down by Weaver. Played back to Ray. Warsler. Ray gonna play it over to Skembos. And Krelock will take control. Shields it from Cupic and cleared out by Till. Amber Hoot. A footed boot out to Geiger. Callie Geiger has the speed. Tosco's making a run down the center of the pitch. Still goes through, but there's Thatcher. Great run by Callie Geiger. She is a freshman for Coach Smith. Another 3 full years in the blue and white. Till heads it. Prelock. And throw in coming Northrop. 45 seconds remaining in the first half. And that's going to be knocked out to touch to Northrop. Looks for Worsler. Prelock's there. 25 seconds remaining here in the first half. Again, this is SummitCitySports.com. Brought to you by Parkview Hospital. I'm Tim Atkinson giving you play-by-play action. 12 seconds. Rudolph continues to run. And that's played up by Cam Fan. 5 seconds remaining in the first half. And that's how it's going to end. Amber Hoot, one last opportunity at the horn. Saved by the bell. So we'll take a 10-minute break. We are Carroll 2, Northrop 0. We'll take a short break. Summit City Sports will join you for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of the sectional number 10 championship game being played by Carroll High School and the Northrop Bruins. Right now, Carroll on top 2-0. They will be going right to left. Northrop obviously left to right. But Northrop needs to start this last 40 minutes out with a bang and really put the pressure on Carroll, limit the turnovers, and really push to get back in this game. Only takes one goal to cut this in half to give you the momentum to believe that you can win it. We'll start with Carroll on the kickoff. That's Amber Hoot and Callie Geiger. Geiger will take it. The winner of this sectional will play the winner of the Angola sectional at East Noble next week. Summit City Sports still trying to work out our schedule for next week. But we will do anything possible to be able to get you as much soccer coverage of regionals at East Noble or here at Carroll for the boys sectional. Pretty sure we have that one locked up, but we'll see what we can do. As here comes Skembos and Northrop, just all reach for Ray. Through ball, Hahn, but there's Thatcher. She'll let it roll inside the box and grab it.
Win the ball, White, win the ball. Eva Maddie, this is you.
Ball's booted up, settled by Hoot. Heading to Middle Tennessee next year to play soccer is Amber Hoot. Vitsky. 50-50 ball won by Worsler. Worsler is going to play it back through her D. And just gotten rid of too quickly by number 9, Kringus. But that will go out to touch here, back to Northrop. Northrop, quick throw in. Reed's just trying to track it down, can't. 50-50 ball won by Tosco. She left it for Litsky. Back to Toscos. Toscos looking for the cross. Cross comes in. Geiger's there near post. And Hannah Johnson just can't get the left boot on it. came all the way across the face of the goal, and Carroll just couldn't put a boot on it. Throw in, Rudolph to Hoot. Hoot. Toscos. Northrop now gains possession. Hugh pick. Northrop, just a couple of their players looking a little lethargic here this evening as Geiger tried to cross it in, couldn't get enough of it, but there's Thatcher. 37.5 left in the match. Boot out by Thatcher, right to Hoot. Hoot plays it to Geiger. Geiger got to that before Hahn, but it seemed like Geiger had to travel twice the distance. Just Carroll getting to every 50-50 ball and some 30-70 balls. Toscos had Rudolph, couldn't get it to her, just waited a smidge too long as Toscos did get to that ball. Here she comes on the attack. Has Amber Hoot running down, there's Geiger. Shot comes in and over the, no, that went in. Played tricks on this broadcaster's eyes. Put it up and over the outstretched hand of Thatcher in the bottom left part of the net. 3-0. Outstanding plays and shot by Toscos. Second goal here this evening, 3-0. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Chris Cochran on the camera, Tim Atkinson calling your action as we are 3-0, Carroll on top. Really starting to flex their muscle here in the beginning of the second half. 3.5 minutes into it. Carroll's put up their third goal. Not sure if it was attempted cross, but either way, Toscos put it on net, not over the outstretched hands of Thatcher for the third goal for Carroll. Carroll has a beautiful campus out here. The north side of Fort Wayne. Hoot, look at the turn and speed. Look at that ball, goes the exact same distance every dribble away from her foot. That's not a Division I soccer player, I don't know what is. 35-40 left. It's gonna roll out the touch to Northrop. That was number 12, Tina Seo. Ran right out of her shin guards. Geiger tried to play it back to Hoot for help. There's Till, Maria Till, so steady in that back line for Carroll. Rudolph, here comes Rudolph. Rudolph takes a right-footed shot, and Thatcher's there. Thatcher, good pass to Regis, closed down by Litsky, and Litsky does get to that. Now settled by Toscos, plays it back to Melkai. Near side to Toscos, has Rudolph. She'll go to her, closed down by Skembos nicely, right into the passing lane. Here comes Northrop. Ray just left the ball for a second. Northrop needs to push up in attack. Season on the line, last match. Grelock stood strong as Ray tried to pick her pocket through the wickets and couldn't grab the ball. Maria Till for the free kick. Throw in for Northrop. And and Hahn. Good communication there with Thatcher and Hahn. Thatcher letting her know to let it roll to her. 34 minutes remaining in the match in regular time. Skembos trying to find Q-Pick, couldn't get it to her. Geiger shielded out by Cam Fan. Quick throw in, finds Hoot. Hoot. Left foot, cross, ground cross comes in and just couldn't match up to Litsky. Litsky has Toscos. Cross comes in off the head of Hoot and just wide. Goal kick called by the referee. Hoot wanted a deflection. Good attack there by Coach Rick Smith and his Carroll Chargers. Hahn with the goal kick. Hannah Johnson trying to get to it. Geiger about flicked it on. Here's Toscos. Eva Toscos, only a sophomore, controls the midfield along with number 5, Madison Rudolph, who's also a sophomore. Carroll absolutely loaded. Melkai. Did go through to Johnson. Here's the freshman. And Q-Pick came back defensively. Hoot walks it over, cuts it back, crossed. Geiger, and just too heavy on the touch. Probably should have went for the volley. Northrop trying to mount an attack here, turned over. Ball settles at Toscos. Toscos cuts it back, has Rudolph, cuts it back to the right, and dispossessed by Northrop. Regis can't get to it, rolls out to touch to Carroll. Melkai to throw in to Hoot. Hoot lets it roll. Look for the right-footed cross, cuts it back, has Litsky, cuts it back to the end line. Cross comes in, there's Thatcher. 31.5. Parsons and Kreider ready to check in for Carroll, along with Weaver for Northrop on the next dead ball. Here's Toscos, right-footed shot. And that's a goal kick. Here come the subs, as I've mentioned. 31 minutes remaining as Johnson and Litsky will head out. Goal kick coming for Northrop. Bailey Hahn. Right to the foot of Hoot, and Hoot, you don't think she knows where she's going with the ball. Next thing you know, it goes right to a teammate's foot. Parsons being marked and cleared out by Hahn. 30.5 minutes remaining in this match. Carroll up 3-0 in control. Pair of goals by Ava Toscos and one by Amber Hoot is what's got us to 3-0. Toscos ricochets off Skembos. Out the touch to Carroll. Krelock, they're gonna call it Northrop. Throw in. Q-Pick. She'll go short side here to Skembos. Skembos fakes the drag, walks it over, cuts it back. Stops on a dime. He's gonna play it back now to Hahn. And Hahn puts it up top to Ray. Skembos could have took her time with that possession. Kreider on the far side, gets a touch on it to Hoot. Hoot cuts it back, has Rudolph, finds her. Rudolph has Kreider out wide, chooses to go to her. Good cut by Kreider, but then cleared out nicely by Northrop. Melkai will run up to take the throw in for Carroll. Geiger can't control it, and there's Bailey Hahn. Nearly Q-pick trying to get to it. Can't. Jen Parsons there. Prelock. Try to get it back to Parsons, but closed out nicely by Northrop. Here goes Skembos. Looks for Ray. Ray on the run. Gets a step on Till. Ray tried to cut it back on Till.
Switch.
And cleared out nicely by Krelock and Carroll. Cam Fan. Parsons, 50-50 ball. Q-pick, that's off of a Carroll Charger Northrop ball. Cam Fan to throw in. And that's going to be a card. It's going to get pulled out on Ray. She'll get the yellow and be sent off. Free kick coming for Carroll as Till was yanked to the ground. And number 8, Tanya Barrett on the pitch.
If she's got your arm first, Ashlyn, just throw them up.
As Maria Till and Laura Pond are having a conversation, reaching for her neck.
No.
Free kick, Laura Pond will take it as Till seems to be okay. As number 10, Kylie Hoot, the sophomore, ready to check in. She'll check in for Toscos. Conversation with the referee and head coach Rick Smith. Coach Smith happy with the explanation, I assume. Here's Pond with the right-footed free kick. She's going to go long with it, near side. Look for Kylie Hoot. Once again, played to the short side of the field. Coach Smith wanted someone else to take that ball. Cam Fan looking to throw in. Back is on Ray after getting the yellow. Back on the pitch now. 27 minutes remaining in the match. Prelock flicks it out to touch to Northrop. Cam Fan. Krelock. Fosnoff. Come near side. Good ball to Parsons. Parsons just can't get a touch on it. Q-pick. Weaver. Back to Q-pick. Weaver. Leaves it to Kringus. And that's going to be a handball on Kylie Hoot. Free kick in the attacking end for Northrop. This is SummitCitySports.com. Brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Hahn with the free kick and just couldn't get it on the head of Ray. So close. Just a couple inches off. As Schluter will check in now for Geiger. 26 remaining in the match. 3-0. Carroll on top of Northrop. Winner of this match will head to the East Noble Regional to face the winner of the Angola Sectional, which I haven't had a chance to check out who won that. The winner of that will play the winner of the Homestead Sectional and Norwell Sectional. Ray takes it away, finds Warsler on the far side with space, being marked by Melkai. Tried to nutmeg on Melkai, couldn't get through. Being pressured, still shields Warsler. Still with possession, now taken away by Kreider. Northrop regains back possession. There's Cook, and not heavy enough to Skembos. Scumbo's battling with Parsons. Cuts it back. Good piece of dribbling. Tried to release Q-pick. Toscos back in. She'll replace Amber Hoot. Hoot will come out for the first time in the match, up 3-0. Toscos, good body control. Out near side to Parsons, but played behind her.
Patience and composure. Maintain possession.
You pick. Good ball. Try to get it to Weaver. Comes back down there. Schluter with Callie Hoot. Picked up by Northrop. And number 9, Gringus. Schluter. Try to leave it for Toscos. There's Q-pick. Rudolph has Toscos. Krelock. Rudolph. Up front to Hoot. Callie Hoot. Cuts it to Schluter. Couldn't get to her. Toscos. Has Hoot. Krelock here on the near side. That's what option she'll go with. 24 minutes remaining in the match. Krelock. Somebody needs to close out on her. Cam Fan does. Toscos going to let it run. Finds Rudolph. Rudolph has space. Being tracked down by Gringus. There's a speed by Kreider to keep it in. Kreider, look for the cross. Kreider. Off Worsler. Still has possession. Going to play it back to Schluter. And offside was Kreider. Ball played back to Schluter. Played immediately back to Kreider, but Northrop back line hopped back on. Offside for Carroll. 23 minutes remaining. Ball played out to Kylie Hoot. It's going to roll directly out to touch to Carroll. Throw in continues with Carroll. Ball played out, headed back in by Rudolph to Schluter. Schluter looked to lay it to Toscos, does. Toscos is going to play it into space for Krelock. Krelock taken down by Skembos, and that's going to be a free kick. Here's Till, come for the free kick. Four. Right-footed free kick comes in near post. There's Thatcher. Ariel Thatcher came off her line to get that ball. .21.5 left. Rudolph read that ball perfectly. Just got a knee on it to Krelock. Hoot gets a touch. Kylie Hoot. Now plays it back to Maria Till. Krelock. And right in between Rudolph and Toscos. Melkai gets a touch, clears it out. Throw in coming for Northrop. It's Worsler on the far side. Schluter gets to it. Toscos has Callie Hoot, cuts it back to the right though. Has Parsons. Parsons all alone here on the near side. Parsons with all kinds of space, but they can't see her. Look for the cross. Kreider loses it, but gains it back. Kreider still with possession. Cross comes in and over the end line for a goal kick. Hoot, Litsky, Geiger, and Johnson all in for Coach Smith and Carroll. As Hahn will take the goal kick. 20 minutes remaining in the match. This is for the sectional number 10 title. Winner goes to the East Noble Regional to face the Angola sectional champ. That's played next week. Hahn is going to clear it out. Melkai there, settles it to Rudolph. Rudolph with all kinds of space. Back to Melkai. Hahn came up, played it nicely. Worsler looked to pick out Weaver. Ray ends up with it. Ray, good control. Plays the ball to Skembo. Skembos couldn't corral it. Cut back by Krelot. Rudolph tries to find Geiger, can't fan there. Toscos. Put the ball into the box to Amber Hoot. Hoot trying to track it down. She'll keep it in. Has Geiger making a run. Geiger's there. Hoot basically take the Chris Paul dribble all around the basket and back. A la Chris Paul. 18:45 to play in the match. Bailey Hahn for the goal kick. Northrop down 3-0. Running out of time. It's a wonderful Saturday night here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, north side of town. Carroll High School, beautiful campus. Check out the field house if you have not seen it. You should come for just this Thursday is Concordia Carroll. Johnson, shot, and just far right of the post. Johnson upset with herself, the freshman. Just can't beat the keeper, Thatcher. It will stay 3-0. As I mentioned, Concordia and Carroll, battle of heavyweights in the 2A, or excuse me, in volleyball, will match up on Thursday out here at the field house. Carroll will have a extremely exciting basketball team as well this year. Toscos will take a shot and wide right. That one will head out towards the football field. 17.5 remaining, 3-0. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, of course, free of charge. Check out our website, SummitCitySports.com. Constant work in progress on that, but we will continue to bring you high school coverage of not only the major sports, but as what we consider major sports as well, with soccer, volleyball, wrestling, and so on. Please drop us a line. You can contact me, Tim Atkinson, or Jeff Mahoney on our website or through our Gmail account, tatkinson@SummitCitySports.com. Q-pick being marked by Krelot, played out by Johnson. There's Skembos. Collision picked up now by Tosco. 16 minutes remaining. Hannah Johnson tried to find Geiger. That did hop through a couple defenders. Look for the cross to come in from Geiger. And takes a spill. Ball goes over the face of the goal. Out far side. Litsky trying to track it down, does, being marked by Worsler. 50-50 ball, nice little touch. Rudolph to Toscos. Toscos is going to come near side to Johnson. Johnson to Geiger. Back to Johnson. Being marked by Q-Pick, but that's dragged out over the end line for a corner.
Finish this, White. Finish it.
15 minutes remaining in the match. Headed out by Hahn, headed back in, and then miss header by Toscos. Shot by Rudolph, blocked. Ball comes in and knocked out by Thatcher. That was going to be wide left. Amber Hoot with the right-footed in-swinger. It's going to go far post. Rudolph let it bounce. Litsky. Throw in Carroll. Hahn with the goal kick, 13:40 remaining. Here in this match, winner heads to East Noble next week to take on the Angola sectional winner.
Come on, White, don't let up, don't let up. Come on, come on. Get it back. No, hey, put your head up. Come on, Lee. Finish it, White. Finish it. Finish strong, White. Move.
Silo heads it out to Rudolph. Rudolph finds Toscos. Toscos look for Hoot, deflected, cleared out by Hahn. 12.5 minutes remaining in this sectional title game at Carroll High School, Charger Soccer Stadium. As Carroll is rolling now, 3-0 is your score, in control of the match. Started out with Eva Toscos getting that first goal, 1-0 in the 28th minute. 10 minutes later in the 18th minute, Amber Hoot put one in. That third goal came in the 36th minute of the second half by Eva Toscos. So outstanding play by Carroll here so far. Rudolph back, down, as Amber Hoot's gonna try to roll on it. Look at that flick to Geiger. Geiger all alone, one-on-one, left-footed shot off the post. Geiger just bent it too much off the post. Amber Hoot played the perfect ball to the foot of Geiger. Geiger just couldn't finish. It's gonna roll out the touch to Northrop. 3-0. Gonna be a foul called against Carroll. Free kick coming for Northrop. Hahn boots it, low line drive, and knocked out to touch by Northrop. Will be Carroll possession. Checking in for Carroll, number 7, Julia Till, and number 26, Mia Bodenstein. Number 2, Regis checks in, alone with the lone senior on the roster. Number 4, Carissa Bloom. 10.5. Remaining 3-0, Carroll on top. 10:18 to play. Toscos corrals it, has possession, looks for Geiger. Geiger leaves it to Amber Hoot. Hoot shields it. He's going to lay it back to Rudolph. Rudolph. Toscos. Toscos surveys. She'll go far side to Melkai. Melkai to Hoot. Hoot. Cross comes in. That's number 26, Bodenstein, the sophomore, battling with Bloom, who just checked in. Bodenstein, Bloom got a piece of it, and that's going to be cleared out to touch to Carroll. 9:30 remaining. Ball comes into Toscos, settles it, back to Krelot. Rudolph tried to cut it on Regis. Regis comes up with it. Weaver being closed down by Till. Skembos and knocks it out to touch. Carroll throw in. Krelot. Into Bodenstein. Couldn't corral it. Weaver trying to turn it and cut through two defenders and dispossessed by Krelot and the Chargers. Ball comes out over midfield, knocked back in by Skembos. Carroll getting ready to sub another one in. Number 15, Krista Jackson, the sophomore. On the next dead ball, we'll check onto the pitch. Subs in now. Good pick back in. Weaver will take a seat. Krelot come out, replaced by Jackson. Throw in coming for Northrop. Quick throw in by Worsler. Heads back out. Skembos cuts it back on Toscos. Skembos. That time closed off by Rudolph. Rudolph and Toscos been so strong in the midfield for Coach Smith. Pair of sophomores. Just outstanding match here this evening. Laura Pond. 7.5 to play in the match. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Chris Cocker on the camera. I am Tim Atkinson. Our pleasure to be bringing you this sectional title game. Girls varsity soccer. Carroll in control since about the 36th minute. Headed back in by Bodenstein. Chested down by Geiger. Geiger's going to look for the left-footed cross. Comes in to the top of the box and flicked out by Sio. Toscos back heel pass. Rudolph and miss hit. .6:30 remaining in the match. Coach Rick Smith's got to be pleased with the intensity that his girls came out with this evening. Really put the pressure on Northrop from the opening kickoff. We are at 3-0. Been sitting 3-0 since the 36th minute of the second half. Rudolph gets to that ball first. No shock there. Toscos cuts it. Right-footed pass. Nope, there. She's going to attempt a shot, but there's Thatcher. The easy stop. 6 minutes remaining. Over the head of Q pick. Hoot. Regis. Rudolph. Toscos. Looks for Geiger. Can't get it to her as Bodenstein's over there as well. And they're going to call a shove on Geiger. Free kick for Northrop. 5.5 remaining. Cam Fan will hustle for the free kick. 5 minutes remaining. Falls off, shields her mark. Melkai cleans it up. Has number 17, Elizabeth Clark, and number 21, Megan Green, getting ready to check in for Coach Smith. Carroll in control, 4:45, up 3-0 over Northrop. Callie Geiger out, Clark in, Toscos out with Green in. Eva Toscos and Geiger had a great match. Toscos and Rudolph just controlled the midfield all match long through 80 minutes. I guess we could say 76 minutes with 4 minutes left here. Melkai to throw in, finds Rudolph. Throw in, Northrop. Melkai is there, 4 minutes remaining. Swing and a miss there for Northrop. Amber Hoot look to take the free kick. Right foot comes in, hops. Nope, broken up by Skembos. Regis looks for Ray. Ray just couldn't control that. Just the unlucky hop there at the end. Melkai looks to clear it up the line. Falls off, couldn't get to it. We're gonna play it back to Skembos.
Take it yourself, Lex.
Falls off to Hoot. Amber Hoot, nice move. And look at this ball play to Bodenstein out into space. Amber Hoot, as I mentioned, heading to Middle Tennessee to play soccer next year. Two and a half. 3-0, Carroll on top, free kick coming for Amber Hoot and the Chargers. Clock continues to tick. Hoot, ball, put on goal, and Thatcher takes it in the gut for the stop. Regis being closed out by number 7, Julia Till, sophomore, under 2 minutes. Regis trying to get to it. Julia Till. Minute 30 remaining. This is going to be Northrop ball on the free kick. Foul called on Carroll.
Hey, Laura, just play.
Melkai with the free kick into the box. Try to chest down by Hahn, and then does clear it out. We're under a minute remaining in this sectional title game. Krista Jackson. Bodenstein out the touch to Carroll. 40 seconds. Off the shoulder of Bodenstein. Throw in, Carissa Bloom. Down the line, you pick. Krista Jackson takes it, 20 seconds. Again, thanks for checking this out, but this is how it will end, 3-0. Carroll with the sectional title, as they will move on to play the Angola sectional winner next week at East Noble. This has been a Summit City Sports broadcast brought to you by Parkview Hospital. For Chris Cochran, I am Tim Atkinson. Thank you for checking us out. Great match here this evening. Came out with another clean sheet for you guys, 2-0. What did you see the difference here this evening? It looks like, to me, Toscos and Rudolph just controlled that midfield all game long. What did you see out there this evening?
We were very patient with working the ball, playing the ball. That's the thing that we've been working on all year, trying to get back to where we played last year. And I think we're doing it at the right time. Got to work on our finishing. We had a lot of opportunities that we didn't put away. But I thought the possession was good. I thought the overall effort was good. Challenging and pressuring the ball. I think the sense of urgency that I've been trying to get them to play with, throughout the whole year, with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder attitude. I'm really proud of what they did because this Northrop team's very athletic. They're aggressive. But I thought we did a really good job of possessing the ball, and I think out of possession we got our scoring opportunities.
Well, as I mentioned, great match here tonight. You get to go to the East Noble Regional here to play the winner of the Angola Sectional, I believe, if I'm correct. So is that next Thursday is the first match, Saturday championship?
Actually, Wednesday,
Wednesday, Saturday. So East Noble, you know anything about that regional going in and the winner? Do you know who won that? They played today, I assume.
I don't know. Leo was playing West Noble. I don't know anything about West Noble. Jerry Jenkins does a great job at Leo. They're very aggressive, competitive. I know we played them earlier in the year and we beat them, but that doesn't mean anything at this point in time. They're big physical players, and we're going to have to bring our A game again.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Another sectional title for you. He's got to be happy, enjoy this, but get right back to work for next Wednesday.
We appreciate it. Thanks for your coverage.
Standing here with midfielder sophomore Ava Toscos. Outstanding match here this evening. Another clean sheet on the board for Carroll. What did you see this evening on the difference of holding them a clean sheet and getting 2 goals on the board for yourselves?
We just played better as a team together today. We connected more in the middle, and we just worked it together as a team, and I think that's the best part to winning.
Now, you scored 3 here this evening. Take me back to that first goal that you had. How did that lay out in front of you, if you can take me back to that?
I believe it went out to Emma Litsky on the outside and then to Amber on the line, and she dribbled it past players, and I was there at the 6 and just tapped it in.
Were you surprised how open you were there at the top of the penalty area?
I honestly was. I thought there were going to be a lot more people on me.
Now you get to go play in the East Noble Regional against the winner, I think Coach said, of East Noble and Leo, I believe. Is there anything? Let me ask you this: How do you feel about your form right now as a team overall, moving towards this state title run?
I think if we can keep the pace that we're at going and maybe pick it up a little bit, we have a good chance this year.
Now, something personal. Last question for you. You and Rudolph seem to just play off each other very well. Tell me a little bit about. I know your classmates well in the sophomore class. How much have you played together in the past? Take me to your relationship and the camaraderie you have on the pitch.
Well, me and Maddie have been playing together for 6 years, so we've gotten to know each other's style of playing, and we're really close friends too, so that helps. And we just are like sisters. We just know what we're gonna do, and it really helps on the field.
You could definitely notice that out on the pitch. There's no question about it. Well, congratulations tonight. Congratulations on your goals. Good luck come Wednesday in that East Noble Regional.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.